Let's talk about breaking bad habits like porn, cigarettes, or any destructive routine. You have already taken the most important step out of your addiction, and that is your wanting to quit. So you've already started your journey. You're here wanting to learn and find your way, your unique way out of this bad habit. Thank you for your time and attention. I will share everything I know and everything I've learned to you. So here's my advice on how you should go into this, and that is with an open mind. Be willing to act upon the tips I give you in this video. These tips have worked for me, but you have to take responsibility for your part. You're not alone. Millions of others are in the same position as you are right now. I've been there too, and I'll likely face it again. That's just a natural part. You develop a bad habit, maybe unconscious, and when you get conscious about the habit, you want to find your way out of it. You will still make mistakes after watching this, and that's okay. Mistakes are part of the process of getting out of the bad habit. I make plenty of mistakes every day. And here's the first mindset shift. Stop seeing mistakes as failures and start seeing them as lessons. And that's what they are. The only true failure is to never try. Change is a process, not a one-time event. Be patient with yourself and don't make it harder than it has to be. So become your own friend. Treat yourself as you would treat your best friend. Become your best friend. You can't change the things you've already made, so why don't change the perspective on those things? You can either learn about it or feel bad about it. So here's a habit I developed, and that is writing down my lessons. That helped me a lot. It's not that unconscious behavior, but get conscious about your behavior pattern, and then you can change them. You can ask yourself the question, so what triggered you? That's a question you can ask yourself, and what will you do differently next time you're in the same situation, because it's likely that you will be. This process helps you to become more aware of your behavior patterns, and over time you will stop making or repeating the same mistakes over and over again because you've written them down. You get conscious the next time you're in the same situation. It's more likely that you won't fall back into the same behavior pattern if you're conscious about it. The next major learning was that I was too focused on not doing things instead of building new habits. So I was focused on the not doing. For 2 years I relapsed over and over because I was focused on the streaks and avoiding the habit. My entire mindset was fixated on the problem, and that's really destructive. So don't get lost in the process of breaking a bad habit. Watching hundreds of videos like this about breaking bad habits won't bring you anywhere in the end if you're still in the mindset of not doing something, because you're focused on it, and sooner or later you will fall back to it, and it will be even worse because you spend so much energy in quitting. So what should you do instead? You should focus yourself on a positive thing, and you will have urges and probably setbacks, but it won't be as bad. You won't feel as bad because you're already focused on a new thing, and the bad thing, the destructive thing you tried to get rid of, it just, it gets less important, so you will stop falling back into it. So start focusing on positive outcomes, a constructive goal, a positive vision. When you focus on positive outcomes, more positive things will come into your life naturally. So stop asking yourself, how can I avoid this bad habit? And start asking, what should I do instead? What excites you? What's a vision that drives you? When you shift your focus to meaningful goals, you automatically start developing habit that supports this vision. And here's the exciting part. The more you do these positive things, the more good dopamine you will get from those things, and you will be more likely to do them the next day again instead of falling back into your old behavior pattern. So forget counting streaks. Successful people don't measure progress by what they don't do. They measure it by what they actively accomplish towards their goals. The next point is that urges are normal. Even successful people, everyone, literally everyone has urges. They are a natural expression of your energy. The key isn't to suppress this energy, but instead it's directing the energy towards something meaningful. Energy is here. You can't destroy energy. You can just transmutate your energy. So here's the difference. People with clear goals don't feel the need to give in to urges. Their focus and energy are channeled into their projects, visions, and dreams. The only way to overcome bad habits is to direct the energy into new pathways. Transmutation. When your mind is occupied with constructive goals, your behavior naturally shifts into a positive direction. Once you're focused on a new goal, your focus will be so clear that the bad habit fades on its own. Energy is like a wave. It can overwhelm and destroy you, or you can ride it constructively. Redirect your energy into project, fitness, or creativity. That's how you harness it. Now it's time to take action. Write down in which direction you will lead your energy in the future. Where do you want to go? Which life experience do you want to have? Once you set a new direction, a new navigation, your focus will follow naturally. This is the magic of transmutation. When you see those bad habits not as entertainment but simply as distractions, you will start to ask yourself for what things you could use your energy instead of wasting it. And mastering energy control will lift you to heights you cannot imagine right now. And here's a little bonus tip. I've talked with a friend about it after I've already written the script for this video. And he came up with exactly those two tips. And the first is, once you've written down your new direction, rearrange your room. So every time you come into your room, you get reminded, oh, all right, I have a new direction to go. So it's a physical reminder of your new direction. And if you're a man, consider a buzz cut. It's a visible sign of change and a fresh start. All right, that's it. Take the first step, take action, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.